Special thanks to Robert for finally sending some of that San Diego sun up to Wisconsin. Happy Monday, everybody. Resale Rabbit here. I had a very relaxing weekend. Let's dive right into eBay orders. We had 52 over the weekend for $1,133. First, for a total of $39.98, sold these two shirts. We got them at a Dress Barn. $39.95 retail each. Chenault is the brand. I think that's how you pronounce it. So these two sold for $39.98. Next, we'll take a little walk in here. We're looking for 1C2 Bezo Shimmer. Right here. This sold for $14.99. Next, we've got a viewer sale. Sold the last of this shirt, at least in this size. There might be some, 3X. Sold for $49.95. It's an Ellen Weaver, and it comes with an undershirt. This sold for $19.99 to a viewer, Bonnie, who says, I enjoy watching your YouTube channel. Thanks for the sale, Bonnie. I appreciate it. Next, we're on Z7, which should be this. Yeah, Ann Taylor white pants with floral bottom, size 2. It looks like it's the only one of these that I have. And this sold for, how much did it sell for? $19.99. Also came out of Dress Barn, and we don't know what retail is. Now we've got two items purchased here. A Plantronics Backbeat Fit, which should be this. So this headset, and one A3, which is up there. We're looking for Buff 7. Let's pull this down here. Buff 7. So those two items sold for a total of $76.96. Let's put this back. Next sale, we're looking for 1D1 Juice Beauty Cellular CC Cream. So 1D1, I believe that's going to be this right here. All right, this sold for, hold on, $9. Next, we've got 1C4 20 watts, so a light bulb right here. This sold along with one more item. That's going to be back here. We've got 9 of these left. This Image Skincare Ageless Total Pure, that stuff. So it's ageless, yet it expires in 2021. How can it be ageless if it expires? Can someone explain that to me? Anyways, so these two items here, they sold, this was a viewer sale. They sold for a combined $34.98 to Marie, who says, hi Rabbit, thank you for accepting my offers. Money is tight, so I appreciate it. Glad to do what I can to help support your business. Look forward to all your videos. Take care, Marie. Marie, I certainly appreciate the purchase, and I don't expect any of you to help support my business. This is my business, something that I'm running. I can't tell you how much I appreciate the support, but it's certainly not necessary. Next, we sold 7 of these Dimeo refill tapes. This is for like a little, it would probably fit something like this. This is obviously Brother, not Dimeo, but something like that. Anyways, sold 7 of these to a viewer, Brian, who says, thanks, Rabbit. You can combine them with the playing cards. So I guess he bought playing cards that I ordered yesterday. Keep the vids up. You and Mrs. Rabbit stay safe. Someday we'll be free to roam again. Brian spent $25 on these, and I've got a few left. These came out of Office Depot. These are they were like $36 retail at Office Depot, or $39, which, I mean, that's an Office Depot thing where it's, like $15 on Amazon or $40 at Office Depot, which is half their stuff. But I think this was a pretty good deal that we listed these relatively cheap. Happy to see some more of these go. Thanks, Brian. I appreciate the sale, and I hope these work for whatever you're working on. These are red, white. I think it's, yeah, it's a red label with white text. So, or maybe it's a white label with red text similar to that. I don't know. Does it say on here somewhere? Maybe it says on my listing. Let's see, label red, white. That is not very helpful. So anyways, nonetheless, I appreciate the purchase. $39.98. I sold 2 pairs of these, size large, in the blue and gray. You can see blue and gray. I paid $3 each on a pallet. Sold the 2 for $40, and shipping isn't fun on these, but I'm happy with it. I bought these to sell in the warehouse sale. More of a loss leader, something where I paid $3 and I'm probably gonna get $3-4, maybe $2 in the warehouse sale, just depending on what day they sell. But it draws people in, and you never know. Maybe they would have sold for $5 on the first day, but I'm not gonna wait until next year whenever we can have a warehouse sale again. So they ended up on eBay. Next, we sold 2 pairs of pants to Lexi, a viewer. Let's dig those out. So next, another viewer sale. I sold 2 pairs of Secret Agent pants, pink and tan. That's what they look like. Tummy Control. I guess that's why it's the Secret Agent. I don't know. Sold to Lexi. She says, "Hey Rabbit, viewer here. Love your videos. They help me procrastinate doing schoolwork. I'm a high school teacher and need some new teacher pants. And in response to the previous video, yes, teaching is 100% harder than in person. Stay safe, Lexi." Lexi, I appreciate the sale. Hope things get better for you. And yeah, everyone that responded basically said teaching is much harder right now than it was in person. So I spent way too long. I've got so many of these pink Secret Agent pants. They were stacked up. It took way too long to find that size. So what I first started doing, I was going to bag them and give them each an individual number so it's much easier to find. Then I realized this is all the same size. This is also all the same size. So I just started filling bins with the same size. These ones, I decided it doesn't make sense to bag them. So all of these, this whole bin is 16W. And then I've got a couple of odd sizes there where I just have one of the particular size. Also, we've got more up here. I don't know if these are different in some way or what, but there's a 20W here. It looks the same as the 20W there that was here. Tim put them on a different shelf, and we've got 2 listings that look identical, but they have different SKU numbers on the tags. So if you look, I'm not going to reach up for that one, but Dress Barn's SKU number there, both of them are different despite being the same size, and they look the same. So I just kept them separate. I don't know if Tim found a difference or if he just did it because they were different labels, but nonetheless, I kept them separate. So that'll make it a little easier to find those. Every day improves just a little bit more. Next sale for $15.98. We sold 2 Toys R Us bags. I didn't even realize I had them in 2 different sizes. Right here. These sold to a viewer, Jarrett, who says, "Hey Rabbit, longtime subscriber. Love your videos. Keep up the great work. Hope you and Mrs. Rabbit are doing good during this time. Can't wait to see more videos from your warehouse sales and you buying pallets. If you can sign one of each of the bags and include a signed card, happy to do so." This is actually the first sale of these bags. Tim's idea to list them, and I think they're kind of cool. What do you guys think? Autographed and ready to go. Sold a pack of underwear for $15.99. That's going to be right here in G32. Also sold to a viewer who says, "Hey Rabbit, we've been enjoying your informative videos as we're starting to sell items on eBay full time. Please share with us on what platform do you sell your pallets. Also, which sites do you prefer to use when buying pallets? Please send an autographed card and stay safe. Fred and Heather from North Carolina." Fred and Heather, I appreciate the sale. You got 1 pair for each of you because there are 2 pairs in here. So I sell pallets. I've got a Facebook group called JLN Distributing Liquidation Sales. So you can go there. That's where I sell pallets. As far as buying pallets, I don't buy them from any website. I work with different companies, brokers mostly, and that's where I get pallets. Some of them come direct from the manufacturer or the retailer, but most I'm buying through a broker. But none of the brokers that I work with, at least as far as I know, have websites. We've got another sale on these Feel Goods, a brown size 13, probably this one. Yeah, it's correct. And a black size 12 right here. These sold for $49.98, and are these the ones? I had some, look at that, 45 bucks retail new. That is insane. They are vegan, which I recently figured out means no leather. I couldn't figure out how they could be vegan shoes until someone commented saying that it just means they're not made with leather. But anyways, these came from Whole Foods. They were mistakenly added to the Melissa and Doug toy pallets. And so I've been selling them pretty well lately. Next, I sold 4 single packs of these sheet protectors for 20 bucks plus shipping. Now that actually put me out of stock on these, so I reduced the quantity of the 2-pack and relisted this. That way I've got a mix of both single packs and 2-packs. So it looks like something that looks like a car part sold. Need to look to see if it's in here or Tim put it back with the car parts. It looks like he may have put it back with the car parts. So let's go check. One thing worth note, the car parts were all put back on these shelves because they are kind of slow movers, but we didn't organize them or catalog them, so we don't know what is what. So this should be a small thing. Oh boy, this is going to be fun to try and find. Oh, it might be in this little box here. I think this is it. It's a front axle. I don't think this is an actual car part though. I think this is for like a model car or something like that. I could be wrong. I really think this is for like a model car or something. Champions by Design, Team Associated, front axle. I have no idea. But anyways, it sold for $7.99. Next, Brian, who purchased something. I don't remember what Brian bought. I'm going to have to take a look. But this one, if you remember in his note, he said you can ship it with the cards. He also bought a deck of the Learn Italian trading cards. That was these here, the Dimeo tape. So Brian, once again, I appreciate the sale. All right, last time, Friday, I think was a false alarm, but now we sold the last of these coral pajama sets. My inventory said I sold the last one Friday, but there was still one back there, so I relisted it, and it sold today. These came on an Amazon pallet. We've got another viewer sale from Robert. That's going to be these for $15.99. Robert left a note that says, Resale Rabbit, Rob here, longtime fan. Hope you and Mrs. Rabbit are staying safe, enjoying the daily videos. If you could send a signed business card, I would appreciate it. Thanks, Robert. I appreciate the sale, and I hope you enjoy them. Now we've got a couple of sales in here. We're going to start with 1F3. One F3. And what are we looking for? A size 36D. That is going to be these, or this, I should say. SE 9300. This sold for $13.99 to Amanda. She says, hey Rabbit, placing an order as I watch your latest video. Thanks, Amanda. I hope you like it. Next I'm going to just put this back first. Hold on. Stand by. All right, so next we want 1D1. That's going to be here. We sold the last of this item, the matte primer, matte fix. Now in 1D3, we sold the High Buy Clear, this thing. Also, Vanilla Co. is the brand. And then in 1E1, we sold one of these. This box is pretty empty. So 3 Bonillico items here, sold for a total of $44.97. And for $7.49, let's dig into here. We sold the last of these Seattle Seagulls headbands. Next, we've got a viewer sale back here. One of these. Shea Moisture African Black Soap Clarifying Facial System with tamarind extract and tea tree oil. Boy, is that a mouthful. It's made with fair trade ingredients. Anyways, I've got 4 left. These came on the Walmart pallets. And it sold to Yvonne, who says, "Loyal viewer, I enjoy your humor. Thanks for accepting my offer." Thanks, Yvonne. I hope you appreciate, or I hope you enjoy this. I appreciate it. You enjoy it. Next, we sold this Westport Paisley romper, jumper, whatever you want to call it. Very 1960s, kind of neat. $65 was retail. $57.99 is what they clearanced it down to. Let's see, this sold to Helen, who says, "Hi, Rabbit, thanks for accepting my offer. I only discovered you a month ago, and I've been enjoying catching up on your order videos while stuck in lockdown here in the UK. Thanks for being so interesting." Or, I'm really, my ego is reading this, not me. She says, "Thanks for being so entertaining. Can I get a signed card, please? Thanks, Helen." Helen, I appreciate the sale. I hope you enjoy this all the way across the pond. All right, we've got a couple in here. 1C2 is going to be here. We're looking for Bezo Shimmer again. So we sold this along with, let's see, 1G2 Venezia. That's probably going to be in here. Right there. So, Jeff Bezos, Shimmer, and Venezia. I don't know, I can't think of something funny for that. I'll let you guys figure that one out. And this one, they bought something in here, the last of the emeralds. And along with that, we sold this romper. It's the last one, at least in this size. And it looks like that 1990s, early 2000s screensaver. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? It's kind of neat. All right, so that is this. They bought this and the emerald. This came out of Dress Barn, and for both they paid $34. We've got a single pack of sheet protectors, and don't worry, I did account for this one when I relisted those and changed the inventory levels. Also, we finally got rid of a box up here, DB11. There were 4 items left in it, so I put them in with those 2 boxes. So that's box 1 of 12. Eliminated. Now we've got a viewer sale. This person bought one of the large Toys R Us bags right here. And where did I put those? Up here, a Toys R Us gift card. Right there. And it was purchased by Nicholas. He says, "Hey, Resale Rabbit, been watching you for years, and you've inspired me to sell on eBay, and it's going good. Shout out my eBay name if you can. Saw these in a previous video and had to buy it. Love to watch the videos when you post. Can you send me a signed card and Target mailer? Please do a video on how you package each item. I know people want to watch. Stay safe and keep selling, Nicholas." Thanks, Nicholas. I will get those added to your shipment. I appreciate the sale, and his eBay store is Nicholas_I_store. I think that's an I. That could be an L. Hold on. Let me double check. I'm going to say it's probably an L. So Nicholas_L_store. And it looks like he's got a lot of new pants. So go check him out. Mail call. Got my new shipment of labels from onlinelabels.com. Seriously, if anyone's from this company, I would love to do a sponsorship because I've been buying these things for ages. And I am all out. So happy those came in. Next, for $12.99. A pair of pajama pants, possibly these. We're looking for a size small. And I can't see the, oh, right there, small. All right. I've got, this might be the only small I have. Let me check. Yes, this is the only small I have. The remaining ones are mediums. We're coming in here. We've got 2 lipsticks. Hey, you know what would be enticing? If I went and got a new Caro. I've run out of cute little nicknames for the Caro one and jokes because it's, I've used all of them. What else is there? Anyways, so those sold. We sold a scarf / shawl from Dress Barn, $34.95 retail. I've got one left, sold for $19.99 to Melanie, who says, Rabbit, love your videos old and new. Thanks for the humor. Take care, Melanie. Melanie, I appreciate the sale, and I am glad you like the videos. For $18.99, we sold a Bootie fanny pack. I'm going to send one that's still in the packaging, but that's what it looks like. It looks creepily realistic when someone's wearing it. These came from that store buyout that I did, that little discount store in Indiana. Sold a pair of Hawaiian pants. It's not those. 22W. So I've got a 16 and a 24 remaining in these awesome Hawaiian pants. And for $18.99, I sold, all right, let's try this. Haha, it worked. A pair of DB Sunday lightweight pants. These went to a viewer. Let's see, $38.95 is retail. I'm just seeing that's the wrong size. I need to go grab a smaller size, but sold to Patricia, who bought 3 items, it looks like. She's bought from me in the past. She says item 3 of 3, clean, shipped together to the such and such. I'm not gonna say the address. Thank you, Patricia. So let's find her other items. The next thing she bought is these. Let me get the right size here. That is not the right size. What about this? Not the right size. This is 2 pairs that I'm holding though. What about this one? Still not the right size. All right, hold on. There we go. Another pair of very soft pants. And K4 is this shelf. That is going to be these ones. These are Roz and Allie. They've got buttons on them. So these 3 went to Patricia. Patricia is one of the viewers who bought multiple items from me previously, but was cut off at the limit of 3 in 10 days until I fixed that. So she says, decided to pick up some Mother's Day gifts and enjoy a few more of your videos. Love supporting an entrepreneur instead of a big chain. Patricia again. Thanks, Patricia. I appreciate the sale and hope you or whoever you're giving these to enjoy them. They feel like really nice pants. Next, we've got right here. Looks like the only pair of these we have. I think we sold the other ones the other day. It's like a really soft denim. These sold for 15 bucks. Viewer sale, we sold a deck of cards. It seriously looks so empty over here right now. I'm trying to rush these last few because the Brown County Historical Society will be here shortly to work on some more of those photos. So anyways, Learn Italian playing cards went to David. He says, hi, Mr. Resale. I enjoy your videos and had to get a deck of these cards before they sold out. I hope to have a little fun learning something new with my mom. I had heard that it's more expensive to obtain a new customer than it is to keep an old one. So I often wonder if collecting email addresses from your warehouse sale customers would be a good idea. First reason is to advertise the next sale. Next is to reward your customers with an email-only pre-sale. I actually did something like that, I don't know, a while ago. It was one of the earlier sales, not the first sales, but it was a couple years ago. We were collecting emails. It was when we were just doing a $1 sale. And what I would do is give us your email, you get a free item. So basically I'm paying $1 to get each email. And I did a blast email with that and a couple of marketing things with that. Didn't really pan out that well, so that's why I'm not doing it. But I do send them to a Facebook page of the brick and mortar business to like that and keep an eye out for sales. Next, I think it said 15. I'll double check. This Toronto Maple Leafs hat. This one came from when I bought out that eBay store last week. It sold to Wes, who says, my favorite Canadian export is my wife, Tanya. Go Leafs. Appreciate the sale, Wes, and I don't follow baseball, so go Leafs. Oh, I'm going to get so many comments about that joke. All right, 2D1 is going to be... Oh, we're losing stuff up here. All right, 2D1 is going to be this sapphire. We got a whole bunch of these left. And it sold for $11.50. Next, C4. Put this away. We are looking for a yellow dress size medium. This doesn't say the size. Let's see. I'm going to assume that means medium. I'll pull it out later and double check the listing or double check the actual tag. But this came on an Amazon pallet. The brand is Louse, L-U-O-U-S-E. Women's white lemon pattern sleeveless retro dress with belt. All right, next. We sold this Westport flower skirt. Looks like it was, I don't know what original was, $44.95. I think that said, marked down to $36.99. Sold for 15 bucks. And we've got 4 left. Next. All right, I'm just gonna bring this whole page over here. We're looking for F41F for front. And it is, let's see, 2215087. That'll be a size 2X. 2215087 right here. It says there's 2 in here, or at least there was when we first listed it. And that is 2. And of course, this lands on the floor. And this is a Como Blue, C-O-M-O-B-L-U striped top. Really soft also. Maybe that's just women's clothes, or maybe that's Dress Barn, but this stuff is all really soft. Next sale, another Toys R Us card. Right on top, the heart card, and another 7-pack of this Dimeo tape. Sold to, not to a viewer apparently, at least they didn't leave a note. Sold for $39.96. Next, this one is a viewer sale for $6.99. It is going to be, does I sit right on top? Yes, an R2-D2 Christmas stocking. Sold to Gordon, who says, "Hey Rabbit, longtime subscriber and viewer, also seller, NC Bargains and Treasures. Hope you and Mrs. Rabbit are well. Remember to wash your hands. The virus can't kill itself like Epstein. Stay safe, Flash." All right, thanks, Gordon. I hope you appreciate I hope you like the item. I'm all scatterbrained right now because I'm trying to get this done quickly. I hope you like the stocking. Next we'll come back here. We sold a Boheme for $9.98. And then we've got one C4, which is a Laura Geller nude is the color. One C4, that's probably this. So someone wants to get nude. Next, 2B1, and I suppose I can push that back in. 2B1, oh, this should be an easy one to find. We got 2 items in here. I believe it said tan, right? 40 double D beige. So this is a 40 double D. Hold on, 40D. 40D, I just read it wrong. So this, along with one item out there, oh, that's it. This box is empty. All right. I thought there were 2 items still in there. Must have sold the other one. And this person also bought, let's see, one of these, size small. I'm going to grab it from the top. Black in color. This was a viewer. Bought 2 types of underwear, a bra and the shorts. Melissa, who says, "Hey Rabbit, another viewer here. Thanks for your videos. I'm jealous of your gas prices up there. We're still at $1.65 here in Nebraska. Go Big Red. I would love a signed card. Stay safe." Thank you. Appreciate it, Melissa. Hope you enjoy them. One little note. There's a gas station in a small town called Francis Creek, about 45 minutes from here. That was 75 cents a gallon the other day. That morning, it was the cheapest gas station in the country. The cheapest gas station in the country, about 45 minutes from here. By the end of the day, they weren't even the cheapest on the block. That is crazy. And 75 cents. Holy crap. I haven't seen 75 cents. This is just local news telling me this. But the Brown County Historical Society will be here momentarily, so I am going to take a break from this. We'll grab the last few in a bit. All right, it's been a couple hours. Let's grab these last few. For $19.99, we sold this travel bag. This came from that viewer. I'm sorry, it wasn't. Maybe he is a viewer. I don't remember. That eBay store I bought out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was a viewer. And that sold to a viewer who says, it's John, who says, enjoy your videos. God bless. Stay safe. Thanks, John. I appreciate the sale and hope you enjoy it. Next, we'll come in here. We need one E4. This will be the last item in this room. One E4 right here, and that's going to be this one, Royal Tea. They already made a play on words, so I don't have to. It's Royal Tea, T-E-A. It's what the Queen drinks, literally. So that one sold for $11.98. Now we've got 6 fuses. It's 3 2-packs. It should be labeled F01 right here. These came out of the Lowe's truckload. Looks like they were $13.97 each. Clearance to $7.30 each. And I sold the whole boat here for $14.24. And the last 2 for $10 and $15. It's gonna be this off-brand laptop charger that came on an Amazon pallet, and this vintage Sports Illustrated magazine from 1976. You'll remember on Friday I pulled these and then realized I was looking at the wrong page. They had sold but had not been paid for, so I set them aside. And that is all of the sales. So I'm gonna get these shipped out, and then we'll see what we had go through while I was doing that. So if you remember on Friday, I mentioned that Craigslist Hunter had a video where he found a photo of a group of 20 or so soldiers from Camp Grant in Rockford, Illinois from the year 1918. And I said, I've got one that I think was from that camp, that I think was from that year, and currently the Brown County Historical Society has it. They brought it back. So it was falling apart. It was on this 4-foot-long board. They removed it from the board so they could make scans of it. This is it right here. It's pretty neat. It's really in rough shape. But you can see right here, July 14th, 1918, Camp Grant soldiers. It's 40,000. I thought it was 55,000. 40,000 soldiers. And if you look at all these people. There's a boxing ring in the middle. I'm guessing they were just using it to do some sort of ceremony. All sorts of people in here. Right there, copyright 1918 by those people in Rockford. This is really cool. And, you know, this was the beginning of the Spanish flu. None of these guys are wearing masks or anything. It's just interesting. So I'll show you what the scan looks like. Don't mind my messy desk, but here is what the scan looks like. Came out really well. They scanned it in the sections and pieced it together afterwards. We're going to see if we can have it cleaned up a little bit more, but it looks really nice in a scan here. I just sent the scan to Craigslist Hunter to see what he thinks. I'm probably not going to sell it, but I think it's really cool. And it's even more cool, in my opinion, that it's the same year, possibly even the same day for all we know, but the same year and the same camp as the one that he found the other day. So YouTube has spoken. Leave feedback. Apparently you guys think feedback is important. I never realized that anyone thought it was important. So I did a little research. I'm going to show you how to do automatic feedback. First, you're going to go to the listings page and scroll down to settings, automation preferences. And that was on the side here. I think that was cut off. Automatically leave the following positive feedback after buyer has paid for the item. And is there a place where I can edit stored comments, I guess? So I guess we'll pick one of these. I don't know how to pick one. I don't know. Let's just make it only one of them. No, it's just the one. We'll save comment. So it automatically leaves positive feedback when the buyer's paid for the item. Let's see. The rest is just stuff that eBay sends. I guess that's it. And then we want to hit apply. So I guess now, whenever somebody pays for the item, I leave positive feedback. I always just figured it didn't really matter for buyer feedback. Seller feedback's different when you're looking at listings. You look at what their feedback is. But for buyer feedback, since sellers can only leave positive, every buyer is going to have 100% positive. So I always figured that it really didn't matter. But you guys have spoken, and everybody's telling me that it does matter. So now that's fixed. All right, let's check out. There were 3 new sales. I also had to return some of the Hawaiian pants. Don't know why it was returned. I just refunded. I really don't fight returns ever. Or wait, no, I do know why it was returned. I shipped the wrong size. So I don't really keep track. I've got automatic returns set up, so I have no idea when things are getting returned until I see them in my mailbox. So that was my mistake. So we'll see if they buy the correct size or not. But there was that. We've got 3 items for $100. First, we've got a Nambe spoon. That is this thing. So Nambe is an art. I don't know if it's an artist or a type of art or what. Let's see where. Right there, it's kind of rubbed off a bit. Used to be worth a lot more than it is now. This sold for $10. Anything, a lot of bowls and stuff like that used to be 40, 50, 60 bucks. I learned about it because my Aunt Betty, who's like 83 years old, I told her what I do, and she told me to look out for it. She lives in New Mexico, and she said it's popular in New Mexico. I guess it's from New Mexico or something. I know very little about it, so don't quote me on this stuff. But so I would always look for it at thrift stores, and I found it a few times. This is one of them. I don't think this came from a thrift. Maybe it did. I don't know. Anyways, the price has really dropped on it. People really aren't buying it anymore. But it's funny because that one is actually going to New Mexico. Now we've got a pair of jeans. It's going to be a size 12. Is that this one? That's a 14. What about this one? A size 4. So it must be this one, which is, nope, that's a size 2. All right. Is that it down here? No, looks like you get different jeans. All I know is I'm looking for blue jeans here. Also size 2. All right, I'm confused. Well, here's a mistake I can blame on Tim. So at least this one's not my fault. This is the one here, size 14. He listed it as a size 12. There are no 14s in stock, so that tells me he listed this wrong. I looked at sold listings as well to see if maybe someone bought the 14 and I shipped the 12, which I've done before. And I'm looking in here. We have 2 separate listings, both for size 12, both from the same shelf location. So the first one was shipped out correct. That was, it says delivered March 6th. So yeah, he would have shipped that. That was before we shut down. And that one was all correct. The other one was listed wrong, so I'm gonna have to go in and cancel this sale. So I asked them if they wanted me to cancel it or if they wanted the 14. Sometimes people are between sizes and it would work. Anyways, we'll wait to hear back. That'll probably be tomorrow. Last sale is this barcode scanner, 75 bucks. I got it in with, I get barcode scanners all the time and I pay peanuts for them. This is one of the better ones, 75 bucks. A lot of them are junk, but this is a good one. And that is today's video. I am going to get this dropped off. I already called in an order at my favorite restaurant. I'm going to go pick it up. For those of you who are local, check out Brick House Craft Burgers in De Pere. Best place. I always get the bacon cheeseburger, and they have the best cheese curds in town. Although I will add, if you're trying them for the first time right now, the cheese curds kind of suck, and the burgers aren't that great when it's takeout. It's much better when it's fresh, at least in my experience. So, still really good, but reserve your judgment for when you can actually sit down and have it fresh. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you tomorrow on the second day of the week, Tuesday.